Hey, what's going on, everybody? Guess what? We got the PowerHobby 729 MBL, okay? This is a servo from PowerHobby that I found on Amazon. I've seen some reviews of PowerHobby items, haven't really bought them or purchased them or used them. So far from what I know, they are a really good company. This is a brushless high voltage servo. This servo is capable of 4.8 to 8.4 volts, okay? And by the specs of this thing, for the price, it's looking like it is almost compatible with reefs. Now, quality and durability, longevity of it, I don't know if it's going to, hold on one second. I don't know if it's going to be that of reefs. Here in the Capra, if I can get it down. Here in the Capra, we got the 422 HD, and it's got the heat sink around it, and this servo looks almost as close to what that one does. They're very, very similar. Set that to the side here. Yep, here's the element. It will be going in this truck. We're going to get it installed today, get a run and review of this servo. Now, for the specs, at 6 volts, you're looking at, let me see. Yep, 6 volts, you're looking at 440 ounce-inches of torque. 7.4 volts, you're looking at 500 ounce-inches of torque. And then 8.4, you're looking at 565 ounce-inches of torque. Now, for $95 on Amazon, waterproof brushless servo, okay? The Reef's 422 HD is $105 off of A-Main, is where I got mine from. And its torque at 7.4 volts is somewhere in the neighborhood of 422, I think. I think 8.4, it goes a little bit higher. It's somewhere around the margins of the 400s, but it does not exceed the 400 mark. Now this one, $10 less, you're looking at 500 ounce-inches of torque at 7.4, which is what I'll be running mine at. Now you go to 8.4, you're looking at 565 ounce-inches of torque. That's putting you somewhere in the neighborhood of a Reef's 500, raw 500, okay? I'm not 100% sure on the specs of it, but I know Reefs typically within the name, they kind of do the ounce-inches of torque. So I'm going to say at 6 volts, you're looking at 500 ounce-inches of torque for the Reefs 500. And it's $140, I do believe. So really, you're getting a very stellar servo for this amount. Now we're going to install it, we're going to run it, we're going to see how well it really does. Now your operating speeds at 6 volt, you're looking at 0.12 seconds. That's going at a 60 degree, not side to side, 60 degrees. It gets there in 0.12 seconds. You're looking at 0.10 seconds for 7.4 volts. I'll show you right here. You're looking at 0.10 seconds for 7.4 volts, and then you're looking at let's see, it's hard to read backwards, 0.085 seconds at 8.4 volts. So in my opinion, that's pretty decent speed. But let's get this installed into the element. This is a chassis mounted servo setup. Let's get it put in here. We're going to be replacing this crappy Spectrum stock servo. It did the job for a while, but let's put something more powerful in it. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Everyone, please excuse the mess. Don't even pay any mind to it. We're going to do a speed test. Here's the Spectrum. Let's see the exact specs. Is the S614. Yeah, the S614. Okay, I do have it set at 7.5 volts. That's the max BEC capability of the Castle Micro Mamba X2. That's about as fast as it goes. Okay, now we're going to try out this one. Get it in and we'll get a speed test on it and compare. We got it in. We got the servo in. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I've already tried it and it is epic. All right, you ready for this? That thing is wicked fast. I mean, I'm not really used to these real fast servos. Like I said, the fastest thing I ever had was this 422 HD V2 from Reefs, and this thing is seriously. This is at 7.5 volts. Well, you guys, let me get the wiring back together, get everything zip tied down, and we'll head this out to the rocks and see what we got. Here we go, guys. We got it out to the rocks. Look at that. I'm gonna show you real quick. I do have the sub trim set to the right 15 points. Let's see. My endpoint adjustment is set at 85% for both left and right. Sorry about my dirty hands. I work in the coal mines. But yeah, we got it set that way. So I will not get full throw on this servo, just for the simple fact of it having a panhard and chassis mounted. It was bumping into the panhard mount, so I'd set it at 85. It barely touches it at full throw, so that'll work just fine for me. And it's got plenty of power, plenty of speed. I also have it set, let's see, right here. You got two options for your steering arm to be put into, and I put it at the closest one to the servo to give it more power. It won't give it as far of a throw as it would that second hole, but it gives it more power that way. And it's got plenty of throw and plenty of speed as it is, so I just figured we'd get the power to move it through the rocks. We'll try to get it into some sort of bind to show the power of it. There's that overdrive working. Let's see. Still need to trim this body up some. You can see that up in there where I don't have any fender wells. That servo looks so nice. There we go. We're gonna make it right here. Turn left-handed, give it a little bump. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it in this crack over here, and we'll see what kind of power it's got. See, it's moving the whole truck right there. I got this tire kind of bound up over here. Plenty of power. That is amazing. Very impressed with this. This is definitely better than the 35 kg servos off of Amazon. I actually got hoodooed on one of them. I ordered a 45 kg. It was like, oh, sorry, about lost my balance. It was like 59 bucks. It was a PowerHobby, I think is what it was. And they ended up sending me an Outrunner motor for a drone, of all things. So I got my refund on it, and I just used that $50 on my refund, added 50 bucks to it, and got this one. This servo is absolutely awesome. Just in case you guys missed it, it is the 729 MBL PowerHobby brushless HV servo. We are running it at 7.5 volts currently. And this Castle system, I'm telling you, it's for the price point. I mean, you think about it, you're at 160 bucks, you're getting a motor and ESC. Now you go Holmes Hobby's route with the BR Mini 2, version 2, which of course it's probably better in some aspects, you know. Typically his products are very good, very high quality, very well put together, and I'm not knocking his products whatsoever. But for 160 bucks, it works absolutely perfectly fine for me. And that's how much just the ESC from Holmes Hobbies costs. And then on top of that, you got to buy whatever motor you want. You're looking at anywhere between 90 to 150 bucks for it. So you're well over the $200 margin, when with this system you can stay under $200 and be completely satisfied. Uh-oh. Rolled her over. Can't be scratching up my paint job, man. All right, yeah, this servo is awesome. I have been looking at the SSD Pro 44 axle housings for this truck, just because they're less bulky. They got the diamond shaped center housing, and they also allow you to put in SEX 10.2 overdrive gears, ring and pinion, which I thought would be awesome. See, right there, this climb right here, you'll get that rear left tire. Oh, your rear passenger tire. You'll get it down in that little crack right there, and it'll completely throw you off. But this, I haven't seen any comments yet on the last video, but if you guys want to see the complete setup on the Mamba X2, just let me know, and I'll be glad to show you guys a video of my settings for it. The throttle curve that I have on it is awesome. I absolutely love it. There we go. We finally got up that. Let's see. I'm gonna see if we can hang this left corner here and get it all the way around. Yeah, this servo is awesome. Plenty of steering throw. Turn it back this way. No. There we go. These little rock sliders are kind of catching me up, but I like having them, really. Protects my body. Look pretty cool. Don't see nothing wrong with them. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to show you the, yeah, look at that. Just wanted to show you guys the 729 MBL from PowerHobby. Absolutely awesome servo. Time will tell if it's durable enough to last through these rocks, but as far as right now, I am completely satisfied with it, and I'm already liking it better than my Reef servo. Yeah, I haven't had, you know, any of Reef's 1,000 ounce inches of torque servos or anything, but this will suffice for me, and it is awesome for the price. 95 bucks, and at 7.4 volts, you get 500 ounce inches of torque and 0.10 seconds of speed. I think that's pretty good, and it'll do for me. I'm not a competition crawler. I just like to have fun with them while still being capable. But that'll work for me, guys. And leave a comment, like, subscribe, anything you guys can just to help out the channel. I try to respond to every comment. I don't get many, so it's easier for me to respond to them. But anyways, guys, yeah, thank you guys for the support. Thank you for watching the videos. I'll leave a link in the description for this servo. I'll also leave a link for the Mamba X2 if you guys so want that. And that drag brake, look how well that's holding. Start up, very slow. Show the, see, that's my throttle ramp. The more I squeeze, the faster it gets, which that's the way with every one of them, but this one, usually you got a lot more power when you do that. It'll actually jump, but I gotta actually floor it to get any momentum. But that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the install and review of this servo, and I highly advise checking it out if you want a semi-low cost servo for great quality. Thank you, guys.